So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Birmingham Legion have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become to the...
Rafael Leao! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Mbappe does well not to be outdone there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rafael Leao, and here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Rafael Leao clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Paris, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Zubimendi. He can run onto that. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Pedri. Zubimendi. Now, can they get him away? Osimhen, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for a runner. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pedri. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Pedri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Paris have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Always onto this. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that has not gone well. Now there's a fine ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koundé. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Zubimendi. Now it's Osimhen. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Mendes. Onana. Nicely weighted ball. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Mbappe. Number 8, Eze. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5.
That gets us going once more. Paris currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cherki. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bachurina. Koundé. Strong running down that left flank. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, some astute defending there. Bachurina. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cherki. Now Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Timber. Birmingham Legion are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Yamal. Paris just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Substitution on the field. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 45,
What a throw in.
Osserman. Coming on the field, number
Timber.
7, Erdegaard. Number
Rafael
11,
Leao chasing
Miguel
after it.
Merino.
That will annoy the manager.
Substitutions
They're
taking
making
place.
themselves too predictable here.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. Baturina played out towards the right wing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Paris still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Amadou Onana. Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Not the most accurate pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Onana. Baturina. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Flings in across. Mendes with the clearance. Could move up a gear here. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land. Plenty to... Decent chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cherki. Mendes has it out wide and in space. And it's been hooked away. They get a throw in. Cherki. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Baturina. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen's cross. Araujo gets it away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Caicedo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lewandowski. Real chance! They've scored! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 18 minutes is number 45, Osimhen. Osimhen. Osimhen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Koundé cuts it out. Nice looking ball.
Paris really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's got the beating of his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Lewandowski. Good read, needed to be. Cherki. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, he refuses to take the bait. Birmingham Legion are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Birmingham Legion, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Lewandowski. Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Dembele. Dembele running with intent. Baturina. And the counter is on. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba, Timber. Saliba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, terrible pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Tries a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Osman. Coming on the field is number 13, Woodman. Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Opts for safety. Lookman. He's had it taken off him. Paris, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Crosses it in. And he's gone looking for safety. He'll try from distance! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Saliba. And he was quick to react. Pedri looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. He might be in here. Haaland! They want to be quick to recover this. Paris, still this single goal behind. Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Merino. Paris, perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's had it nicked away. Saliba. Baturina. And it's Baturina. Van de Ven with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 11. Mikel Merino. Coming on the field.
Calafiori.
Number 10. Number 15.
Strong running down that left flank.
Tonali. Substitutions taking
That's
place.
very neat. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Paris really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Ball in towards the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until...
And he shoots! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
substitution on the field. Number 4, Mosquera. Number 5, coming on the field. Number 2, Rudiger. Number 7, Erdegaard.
Birmingham Legion have opted to make another change here. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
De Jong. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Weghorst. Spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is onto this. Sanchez claims it. Safe hands.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Shot a goal!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that was vital.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass somewhat off target. And that signals the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And a quick
Well,
announcement
Peter,
today that
I suppose it's
memorabilia
something.
from today's match is
Not
now on
ideal for
sale
either
in
side,
the
of
stadium
course.
hall.
Although, if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this.